Hello students, Standard 8, 10th chapter, Visualizing Solid Shapes. In the last session, we discussed which are the two-dimensional or three-dimensional shapes. Why they are called two-dimensionals? Like triangle, rectangle, square. Because they have only two dimensions, means two measurements, length and breadth, or it can be have the radius, etc. And they can be drawn on a plane surface. They are plane figures having only one surface. So they are known as two-dimensional shapes. Square, rectangles, all the quadrilaterals like trapezium, circle, triangle, that are the plane two-dimensional shapes. And otherwise the others like cubes, cuboid, cylinders, cones, they have most probably three dimensions: length, breadth and height, and like that. And they are the solid objects. Solid, and they have one or more surfaces. They are bounded by one or more surfaces. And its surfaces can be plane surfaces or it can be curved surfaces. For example, if you take cubes, cuboids, they have the plane surfaces. But if you take cylinder, it has three surfaces. One is the curved surface and top and bottom are the plane surface, circular. Similarly, a cone also have a curved surface and a flat plane surface. Sphere only have a curved surface. Now, all these two-dimensional or three-dimensional objects we learn, that all are the single shapes. Means they are made up of only one type of solid shapes, 3D shapes. But sometimes in our practical life, you will find so many examples, objects, in which their shape is not a single shape, but it is the combination of this all, or maybe two or three shapes together. So not every time you will come across with the single type of 3D objects. For example, if you take the example of a circus tent or any type of tent, you will see that it is like in the round, in the form of cylinder, and then on the top it is a cone shaped. A tent is a cone surmounted on the cylinder. Here you can see that tent is like this. At the base it is cylindrical and it is surmounted by the cone on the top. Similarly, a photo frame. A photo frame has a rectangular path, means border has a rectangle and another rectangle inside, so it make a rectangular path. Here a tin, a cylindrical cell, means two cylinders like that, one is smaller, the other is bigger. Here a bowl, a hemispherical cell, an ice cream cone. Ice cream cone has conical shape at the bottom, and when you put that softy ice cream on it, it is like a hemisphere. So it is a hemisphere surmounted on a cone. Here it is a tomb in which it is cylindrical, a cone surmounted by a hemisphere. So it is conical shape, and on that maybe there is a hemisphere. So here you can see that all these examples and some many more you can come across in your houses or if you go anywhere. You will notice that there will be the combination of different 3D shapes. For example, if you take a capsule that you take as a medicine, it has the shape like this. So the middle part is the cylindrical, and both sides there are half spheres which are known as hemispheres. So both sides it is bounded by the hemispherical ends. So you can have so many types of such objects. Then you can write down their names for the reference. Now, in the book, page number 154 and continued on 155, there are some shapes given, and the name of the shape and the figure, and in the second column which type of combination is there, and that one you can think about it and match it yourself. In the book, in the notebook, you can draw that figures yourself and write down the right answer against them. Now, if you see any three-dimensional objects, for example, if you see a building, if you see a brick, a cupboard, or any other objects, a metallic tin for the oil, or a bottle, or a glass, anything. If you look at them from the different perspectives, then you will see that they are looking different from different perspectives. It means that if you see them from the front, it can be different shape. If you look them from the side view is different, and if you look them from the top, then also you will see that they look different. From every side, not all the objects are looking same. So, views of 3D shapes. So we know that a three-dimensional object, as I told you, can look differently from different perspectives. Perspectives means from the different places. If you see a person also, if you see from the front, if you see from the side, and if you see from the top, you won't be able to see the whole body. Whatever thing is in front of eyes, that only is visible to us. And therefore, at different perspective, it can be different views. And therefore, we won't be able to judge the real shape when only viewed from a single perspective. So if you want to get the idea of the whole 3D object, then you have to look it around. Means front view, top view, side view, sometimes back view is also different. So let us understand with an example. Like here, I tried to draw a hut, small hut. Here it is the side view, here it is the front part, and that is the roof is the top part. Now if I am standing in front of the hut, I won't be able to see the whole things. What will I be? I will be able to do? I will be able to look only this part. So if I draw from the front, how will I draw? I will draw like this. Because at the back side what is there, I won't be able to see. And I have to draw whatever I can see from the front. So the front view of the hut will be like this. Only the entrance and the front wall and the border of that roof will be seen. Now if I go around and look from the side, from this side, I can see the one side of the roof and the side wall and that window. And therefore, I will draw only these things. So that is the side view of this hut. But if I go in helicopter or from a tall building next to it, and if I try to look at that hut, then how will it look? I will be able to see only that roof. And that roof from the top will be visible like this. And therefore, I will draw it like that top view. So the shape is same, solid subject, solid object is same. But when you view them from different perspectives, it looks different. Here another example also of the glass. If you take a glass and look in the front view and the side view, it will be little different. I mean only little different, mostly they will be the same. Because it has all, if you move around, then side view or the front view will be the same. But if you see from the top, you won't be able to see the curved part. You will be able to see only these concentric circles. Why concentric circles? Because you will be able to see the rim, which is a broad, and then only that bottom part of the glass, which is a smaller circle. So you will be able to see only those two circles, which are the concentric circles. So that glass from the top will be visible like this. So if you look the glass, you have to draw it. You will draw this type of concentric circles. Similarly, if you take a brick, for example, it is given in the book. If you take a brick that we use to build the houses, and then also it is visible like that. This is the brick. Now, front view. In the front, you will be able to see that small rectangle. And from the side, if you turn it around, then there is a big rectangle. But if you see from the top, then that design with two rectangles inside, that will be visible for you. For example, if you can look at this, it is similar like a brick. Now if I show you like this, what will you be able to see? Only this part. So you will draw this type of rectangle. That is the front view. But if I show you like that, are you able to see the whole things? No. You will be able to see only this rectangle. So you will draw that rectangle only. But from the top, it will be visible like that. It means that the two rectangles, one in the other. So the object is same, but its visibility from the different side will be different. Similarly, for a book also, same thing. From this side, from this side, from side or this side, everywhere the views are different. It means that the 3D objects, when you look at them from different perspective, they will have different shapes. And therefore, we cannot get idea only viewing it from one side. We have to take the different views. Then you will have the idea what type of object is this. Only looking from the front or side view or top view, it is not possible. So thus, we understand about the different views of the 3D objects. We are going to finish today's session, and it will be in the PDF. And if any confusion, write down in the comment section. Thank you very much.